What's up? Welcome to my next how to draw tutorial. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and also comment if you want to see any more videos like this. And also, if you want to know what equipment that I'm using, there are links below for that also. So right now I am drawing Yujiro Hanma from the Grappler Baki series, and I'm drawing a front face to just kind of show you how to draw a face, but I'm going to use his face as kind of as the model. So right now I did a circle, and I'm forming out the circle, drawing the shapes below with the boxes, and I'm drawing these lines on the side to find the cheeks, and I'm kind of going, I'm bringing a line up to where the end of the circle is, to show, to give an indication of where the ear is, because the ear literally comes off of that top line as you're going up, and the line curves from the ear all the way to the chin. Now I'm doing a center line, and when you're making the eyes, if you make that kind of a ridge from where that end tip is all the way to the other end tip, that's kind of the distance of how far the eye ridge is to where the ear is. And right now I'm just darkening that up, and now that middle ridge is kind of where you kind of know where to place a nose, and when placing that ridge in the middle, you can easily tell where the eyes are going to go, like inside of it. That's why you see that line is going up, and it kind of breaks the distance, so you'll know where to put the eyes, where the eyeballs at, because the eyeballs literally is larger than that area. So, and when you draw the actual eye, you're actually drawing in the middle of that round circle. But that just shows where, kind of a way of measuring distance. And I'm on line for the mouth. Now I'm getting the ear in. Now for here, I'm gonna start detailing the eye in, and I'm kind of I'm not really going off a reference. I'm actually going off a memory from how he looks. So his face might end up looking probably a little more realistic than his normal face, even though I'm still following what I've seen in the manga, so he'll still have a little bit of unrealistic properties in his face. But right now I'm drawing his iconic eyebrow. He always has that mean look, so I'm trying to add that in there. And usually when you're making this particular face, or using this method, there's a lot of generic faces that can come out of it when you're teaching especially how to use this method. But I'm going to show how to use the same method but make a completely different face, because I've seen a lot of tutorials where they're doing this method and it's kind of the same generic face. So I said, well, let me just teach the same method but use a face of something else, or some popular character or something. And that's why I just chose Yujiro, because he's a pretty powerful character anyway, since nothing can really beat him. So right now I'm detailing the eyes out, and I'm putting those wrinkles in there. Now I'm getting in I'm darkening the nose up. And for this method, I don't really use this a lot, but it's good to know how to use it starting out. But the majority of the time, I don't really use this. I think probably the only thing that I would use on this type of creating this model would be where the eye ridge thing. Like if you've seen my previous videos, you see I use that eye ridge all the time. It's kind of a way of knowing where to angle the eyes. I'm getting his mouth. His mouth has this little, it kind of goes down, and now his cheeks. And the cheeks the same way. I'm following that line that I created on the side. Because once you get this layout done, the first part, then it's easy to lay the face out, because you're literally drawing on top of your structure that you created, kind of your guidelines. I'm adding his cheekbones in. I'm adding those little crazy iconic stylish cheekbones that the artist has in this manga. A lot of characters have that weird angular wrinkle thing going on with the cheeks for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it's a style, but I actually like that style, so I have no problem with it. I'm getting in. I didn't do his hair in blue pencil because I wanted to do that in ink. And even when I get to the ink portion of the video, I sped it up because I didn't want to. I'm basically drawing over the image, so you'll be literally looking at the exact same thing, but just me inking it. So I add a little speed to it. I'm trying to sharpen up his eyebrows. And add a little shading in there. Now right now I'm adding the inks in. And for the inks I just go over it. Man, I think I added a few extra lines because sometimes when I ink, you may see me ink over the blue pencil, and sometimes I'll go past it because usually I don't erase it, but I'll ink over it in another area because I may not like that stroke and just use the pen and make a whole new, completely different one. But that's all I have for this tutorial. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and take care. Enjoy the rest of the video.